Hey guys, this is Steven back for a short tutorial again on text. This one's going to be how to create the stitched text effect. Say if you wanted to add text to someone's jacket or whatever, you wanted to make it look normal, like it was actually stitched there to begin with. So first thing you're going to want to do is open Photoshop. And then I'm not actually going to be doing it on a jacket. I'm just going to create a piece of denim. So I'm going to want to create a new image. So I'm going to go to File, New, and then I'm going to have this one set as 540 by 300 at 72 pixels per inch. I'm going to click OK. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is unlock the background layer by double clicking and then just hitting the OK. Then go over to the image where it has layer thumbnail, double click, and come down here to pattern overlay. Over here next to the square marked pattern, there's a down arrow on the right side. Click that, and then you see the little settings with the down arrow by that. Click that. Go down to patterns 2 and then click OK on the dialog box that comes up. Come over here to the fourth one from the left at the top. It's called denim. You're going to click that and then click OK. Now this doesn't look absolutely great on an actual image of someone's jacket. It'll look a lot better. Drop this off. Then I'm going to go back to the text tool either by clicking the text button on the left side or by hitting the T key on the keyboard. I'm going to create a new selection and I'm just going to type in some text. Now right now it's white. I have this under the, not sure how to pronounce this, Bauhaus 93 font. And everything's pretty much just set normal except for the size, which is at 166 points. I'm going to want to make this text black though, just so I can see what I'm doing. And I forgot to select it all. So once you have the text black, click OK. Deselect the text tool or apply. Then make sure your back's still under the text. Right click and then choose convert or create work path. And what that's going to do is create a path for the stitching that we're going to do later. So after that's done, you're going to go down to the bottom of the layers panel and you're going to create a new layer. I'm going to name this stitches. And then I'm going to hit the B key for the brush. And you're going to want to be in brush presets, and then over here on the right hand corner of this panel there's something called options. You want to click that and go down to load new brush or load brushes. Now this file will be in the description of the video, I hope, and it's called Stitches of Thread. It's a brush file and it just it loads these brushes, makes it so you don't have to make your own. Then you're going to come down here. It's near the bottom of this list, so you're going to choose 75. It's this V looking thing. You're going to come back over here to brush, and you're going to want to make sure that the size is something around 8 pixels, and then you're going to want spacing to be either at 79 or 80. It doesn't really matter. The spacing just basically means that you want these V's to be overlapping, because if you just have V's that are separated, it's not going to look like actual thread. So click OK or close the dialog box. You're going to want to make sure that you're in this new layer, and then you can either go to the pen tool, or you can click paths over here in the layers palette. I'm going to do it via the layers palette. Right click on work path and select stroke path. You're going to want to make sure that the tool is brush, and you want to make sure that simulate pressure is unchecked. Click OK, and there you've got your stitching around that. Now this doesn't look particularly real right now, so the first thing I'm going to want to do is go back to the Layers tab, go down to the Rothka text layer and change the opacity slightly so that the bottom denim comes through a little bit. That makes it look more like the actual cloth beneath. I'm going to want to go back to Stitches and double click the image preview, and I'm going to go to Bevel and Emboss. Then the technique, you're going to want to change it to Chisel Hard. The depth is going to be 100%. Size is going to be 5 pixels. Let me check that real quick. Yeah, we're going to want that at 0 pixels. So size 0 pixels. And then we're going to go down to drop shadow. Make sure this is on multiply, and opacity needs to be 100%. Distance needs to be at 0, spread 0, and size 0. Then click OK. Looks a little bit better. Now, you can apply this effect to any path you create. So say with the pen tool, let me just create a quick path here. Do that just as a quick underline. Now what I want to do is I don't want to actually use the V tool since I'm not outlining anything. So I'm going to go back to the brushes, and you have to make sure that you're in the B, the brushes. So you can hit the B key on your keyboard or select brushes from the left tool panel. Go down to brush tip shape and check number 48. Make sure you're at 80% spacing, and go down to, I did mine at 4 pixels. Close that, and then go back to your pen tool, right click on it, and stroke subpath. Make sure that it's on brush and simulate pressure. Click OK, and hit the delete key to delete the path. And there you go. Thank you for watching.